Okay, hey everybody, Christine here. I have some important things to talk to you about today. So the topic for today is how to create consistent self-care routines for yourself when you feel like you don't have the time. So this is a huge one and I encounter this a lot. So I want to talk about a couple big things right off the bat. First things first, we need to have a mindset shift around this. We all have 24 hours in our day and it all depends on how we use them. But it's actually much deeper than that. So when you say that you don't feel like you have the time, you feel like you're pushed into the future or pulled into the past. And so you really need to come into the present moment and understand that right now there is more than enough time. So there's a ritual that I do for myself where I say I have more than enough time until blank. So there's more than enough time till tomorrow. There's more than enough time till March 30th. There's more than enough time till next Monday, right? There is more than enough time till 1 p.m. So it's really about having this understanding and having this shift. So one of the big things that I want to talk to you about is creating a system for you to be able to do this and create that shift for yourself. So I like to talk about morning ritual to understand and create something that's easy, that fills the time frame of the day, but it doesn't take a lot of time. So the morning ritual really creates like palpable changes while you're doing something else. So when I create ritual in the morning, I do it while I'm brushing my teeth, while I'm in the bathroom, right? Like while I'm showering. It's something where you're already doing something consistently. You add in that affirmation, you add in that ritual in the morning. That's self-care, and it's creating that time for yourself by putting two things together. So it's really, really important. It's having that shift around your mind of knowing that there is more than enough time, and two, tag on some self-care affirmations for yourself in the morning with something that you already do. That's a huge one. Number two, I want to talk about boundaries and establishing priorities. So, oh, you can't hear anything, Jody? Wait. We're having a little crazy thing. Can you hear me now? I hope you can. I don't know. Maybe it's not on. It is on all the way. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep going. So the second thing here is that we need to establish the boundaries. So we all have things that we have to do that are non-negotiable in our life. And I mean stuff like eating, sleeping, going to the bathroom. These things are things that we have to do to thrive, to live. If we don't eat, if we don't sleep, if we don't use the bathroom, like we do not function as human beings. Self-care is one of those things. If you tag them into the things that you do as far as your restorative practices, you have to do it. Part of you taking care of yourself is realizing that you have to in order for you to live. So tagging sleep is like a big thing for restorative care. All of us struggle with like getting enough sleep, trying to understand what that is. But if you understand that sleep is a restorative thing that you do to maintain your well-being, self-care is just as important. So it's really establishing boundaries around yourself, whether it's creating a bath for yourself as a self-care routine. And these are more weekly things. So the first thing I share with you is something you do really every day to really get your mindset back on track. Secondly, it's more about things you do maybe once or twice a week, and increasing as you create more time for yourself, like baths, meditation, yoga, massage. Getting a massage is really, really powerful. Those are things that you start to incorporate through your week when you realize that like, wow, I need to upgrade my maintenance and I need to upgrade my level of service to myself. So those are two big, powerful things now. So the third thing that is what I'd like to say is a non-negotiable. So we have big things in our life that we're creating, that we're doing. And some of us have children, some of us have spouses, some of us have big jobs, big careers. And we have lots of things that are our own responsibilities that are really, really important to us. But the biggest key here is when you feel like you don't have the time to create the self-care for yourself, is you need to create one non-negotiable a month. And I find that this really shifts things for my clients, is that when you create one thing a month that you do for yourself that is non-negotiable, you create boundaries around that thing so that everybody has to meet that need for yourself and you as well. So, for example, that one non-negotiable for yourself may be like that sound healing workshop that you really, really wanted to attend. It could be a weekend retreat, right? It could be an evening getaway to go do something else. But when you make that non-negotiable, you say to your partner, you say to your friends, you say to your babysitter, hey, I need this time to reset and rejuvenate for myself. And when you do that, you create powerful shifts in your being that allow you to really shift every single month the clarity around the amount of time, rest, integration that you need to really thrive. And so the non-negotiables are really awesome because you do one powerful big thing a month, and then every single day you're doing these simple, easy affirmations in the shower. And then once or twice a week, you're getting a massage, you're going to yoga, you're doing baths. And before you know it, that full month, you've had a huge growth in daily affirmations, going to yoga a couple times a week, and then going to a sound healing workshop or attending a weekend retreat. And before you know it, you've created all this time for yourself that only required 3 simple shifts for you. So I hope that's helpful for all of you to understand that you do have more than enough time to create the things that you need and create that self-care routine that you want. And the thing that I think will be more specific to shifting that vibration for you is the free energy clearing that I have available for you. This is going to be on March 30th at 12 p.m. Alaska Standard Time, live, online, and free with me. And you can grab your spot in the link below. I'll put that for you. And it's really powerful for you to really shift that vibration of feeling rushed, feeling exhausted, feeling overworked, and starting to make those bigger shifts. And the way that I do that is by a big one non-negotiable, which is an energy clearing, and this one's free for you. So click below to grab your spot, and I hope to see you there. Bye.